Good morning from the Jimmy Pipes Network. Saturday, I don't know what the date is. Who cares? Christmas is rapidly approaching. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, you are too. I wanted to catch up. I was remembering when I first got sober, the attitude I had. I suspended it. I had the I was done thing in my favor. I was done beyond categorically the definition. I was so done. I was looking to distance myself immediately from everything that I was, that who I was, what I was, where I came from, every little thing. I was putting seconds, minutes, hours in between this and that. That's what I started to do from the beginning, and I immediately started to get returns on that because I was changing. Um, but not into something else. I was really transforming into the person I was created and born to be. That's all. Because that was taken from me. It was taken from me. I didn't even know it. It was subtle too. It's like a slow descent into madness and darkness. And anyway, that's how it was for me. And it robbed me of years, and it should have probably took my life. God knows I lost, you know, my brothers just right there. It's like it's damaged my family in so many ways. My extended family, it's robbed us. It's kind of like what the devil is. It says in scriptures, he came to rob, kill, and destroy. I relate that to things like drugs and alcohol. I don't think there's anything good from any of it. I don't think so. So I'll never touch it again. But I did. I honestly, I went into a program. I did a different one than I set out to join. I went into a different one by accident, but it worked perfectly for me from the beginning. I was honest as I could be. A guy could be honest as I could be. I consciously was trying to tell the truth and be honest. I was practicing that from the gate, and I got results. I think the men that had experience there and the women, they kind of know the difference. Someone who comes in that's a little more serious than someone. I give everybody a chance. I mean, I know I do, but you can kind of tell who really is putting forth the effort and wants to better themselves, and who's kind of just doing something else. Hopefully not. It's just reality. We waste time, some of us, when we come in. Shouldn't even bother to go. But maybe part of us wants to get better. Who knows? I don't know what that feels like. I can't relate to that. I always wanted to get better. I'm still trying. I don't think there's any limits to this either because, in some ways I was like a little baby in the beginning. I had to relearn or even learn for the first time some stuff. Today, I find myself in a much better spot, and I got that thing that we all want. We want balance. Our mind, right? It's sound, it's steady. My thought process has never been more calm and steady and focused. Uh, I take care of my body daily. Exercise. Um, I do have a physical job, which does contribute to that, and my diet's improved dramatically over the last couple of years. I'm a big with no sugar, for instance, low sugar, no sugar, low carb diets is really works good for me. Anybody who wants tips on that, feel free and bounce me a message. I'll help you all day long. Staying sober, great. There's so many other things that go with it that could enhance your sobriety. You know what I mean? So not only are you abstinent now, and by default you're gonna get better because you're running all the venom and the chemicals and the things out of your system. Um, and then your body rapidly, automatically starts to repair itself. It's really a wonderful mechanism. It does take time in some ways. Like I'm an older guy. I'm not an old guy. I'm just an older guy. but I guess it took about a year for me to fully detox from everything. My electrons and neurons start to connect and refire and fire and repair themselves well enough where I could actually qualify as a normal enough human being. But anyway, that doesn't matter. That's the past for me now. Moving forward, I went into the rooms and I was never going to do it perfectly, just like it says in the literature. So I didn't even bother to try. I did listen to most of it, some of it that they asked me to do as best I could. I combined that with me being done, and it just worked really good for me. I didn't do things that made me uncomfortable. I'd be hesitant with, I wasn't really good reading and doing the literature, so I would listen to people read because I'd be at a lot of the book meetings, and I would meditate on that, and other people would read, and I'd be at a lot of those type of. So I felt like that counts. But no, I never actually read the book cover to cover. I don't know if that makes me a better member of AA if I do that, or a worse member if I don't. I know that there's a lot of good stuff in that book, and I've read different parts of it, and I did work the steps. Hard, I worked the steps. It took me 11 months to finish them officially, and it took me 4 sponsors to do it. I did. I had great sponsorship. I rotated and collected my sponsors. It was like a committee. I had different guys for different aspects of my life, and for me that worked good. They recommended one, but one wasn't enough, so I got a second one. I felt like maybe I needed a third because of something else, and then I got a fourth. So for me, that's how I needed to do it, to forge myself, and that's what it is really. I actually forced my hand. Nobody was going to give me anything. I understood that early, and it was okay. I had to do this myself. I had to work, and I had to go after this, and that's the thing. I didn't feel entitled, like I deserve, the world owes me. It's the other way around with me. I spent my life pillaging and raping this entire planet in so many ways. Selfish jerk that I used to be, so self-consumed and narcissistic. However, things have changed now. It's I'm gonna like my kids come first, for instance. You guys that know me, I got the 4. They come first. Today's Saturday. I'm gonna see them soon. I'm gonna get them as early as I can. I'm gonna keep them far beyond the time I'm supposed to drop them off tomorrow. I stay in contact with them every day. They want for nothing, really. I would hope to get along better with my ex-wife, my future ex-wife. It really hasn't worked out that way for different reasons. No better than anybody else, but let's just say drugs are a destroyer of relationships. That's what they are. That's all they do. They destroy every relationship. Your spouse, with your kids, with your mother, father. It's all it ever did. I don't want any part of that anymore, you guys. I just wanted to check in, too. Holidays are coming up. I'm really excited. I've been working double hard to make sure my kids and me and Mama and anybody else that celebrates it with me has probably one of the best Christmases they'll ever have. It's important to me to see everybody smiling and happy. And that's all I really want, because when my kids are happy, I am, I got a good new life, and I intend to keep it. And I'm not satisfied. I want to see how much better I can actually get. And I hope you guys are doing the same, because I'm telling you, there's no limits to this. You can go as far as you want to. I would say push yourself as hard as you can every single day to get yourself out of everything you used to be, and watch what happens. And they talk about it, where they say a life beyond your wildest dreams. I don't word it like that. I'll just say that, look, there's absolutely no limits to this. There's no limits to how good it can get. It's better than anything you can ask for, guess, or imagine. That's how good it is. I'm going to have 3 years on Christmas Day coming up. That's a good day to be. Listen, I didn't try for that. It just happened to be Christmas. Me and God got something good going, and I intend to keep it. I'll do whatever's asked of me, and that's how I roll now. I've never been happier. It has everything to do with the decision I made the first day. I've had great support all along the way. Very thankful for that. I hope I can be at least half as supportive to everybody else the rest of the way as they were to me during this first 3-year adventure. So, that's pretty much it for today. I'm glad whoever subscribed and listens, I hope you enjoy this channel. I don't come on often enough. Maybe I'll start coming on again. Who knows what the future holds, but I could say it won't be bad. It'll be manageable too, whatever it is. And I'm not afraid. And I am trusted because, anyway, you don't see me often anymore, but you should trust me anyway because you know me. All right? I'm Pipes.